Do you find yourself stuck at your 9 to 5 job, daydreaming about starting a business of your own? If you are ready to learn how to pivot from employee to entrepreneur, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome to How to Quit Your Job and Start a Business, a limited edition podcast series designed just for you. I'm your host, Shannon Russell, career transition coach, entrepreneur, and your business bestie, guiding you on your journey from the corporate world to being the CEO of your own life. Each episode in this series will walk you through how to make this career transition in a way that doesn't disrupt your life and cause chaos at home. I'll walk you through the tested strategies I use with my clients so that you can move from where you are to where you want to be. Head over to secondactsuccess.co/listen to grab my Starting a Successful Business workbook. It's a perfect tool to guide you through this limited series podcast. Hit subscribe, pop in your earbuds, and let's hang out. Ready? Let's get to it. Hello, and welcome back to How to Quit Your Job and Start a Business. I am your host, Shannon Russell. On this episode of the show, we are going to talk all about how you can make your business stand out as soon as you launch. There are businesses booming everywhere, and we're inundated with marketing ploys and all of this clutter on social media. So it's not enough to just have a great product or a great service. You need to ensure that your business captures attention and resonates with your target audience. We're about to dive into some key strategies to help your business shine when you launch. First up, it's all about the unique value proposition. We mentioned it briefly in an earlier episode, but let's talk about it more now. So your unique value proposition is basically what sets you apart from all of the competition. So it's a clear statement, almost like an elevator pitch or your mission statement, that shows customers why they should choose your product or service over others. This can be anything from you have better quality products to more exceptional customer service to some kind of a unique feature that only you offer. Or maybe it's you. Maybe it's your compelling brand story and why you chose to open this business. But the first thing you need to do when it comes to really making that marketing plan to make your business stand out is crafting that UVP, that unique value proposition. An easy way to do this is by asking yourself these questions. What specific problems does your product or service solve? How does your offering provide a better solution than a competitor? And what unique benefits do you provide that no one else does? My clients and I often talk about this and they'll say, oh, we're just better, or we use better this, or we use better that, or I'm not really sure. Well, in doing this research and answering these questions, you have to be sure. You have to really think about what it is. Are you giving bonuses? Do you offer more than the competition? Is your price point lower than the competition? Do you offer extra customer service? Do you have better branding? What is your mission statement? One example is if you are launching a cosmetic line, say you make your own organic makeup and you want to sell that locally in your community and you're going around to shops to do so. Your UVP might be that you focus more on that the products are made 100% organic. Maybe your products are made with 100% organic vegan ingredients. And that is how you can have a formula for sensitive skin. Maybe this differentiates you from the other cosmetic brands that are out on the market. You are focusing on serving your niche. You're serving people with sensitive skin and people who want organic, vegan ingredients in their products. Most importantly, once you identify what your UVP is, make sure that it's front and center everywhere in your marketing, on your website, in your elevator pitch when you're talking to potential customers and clients, all of your marketing materials, social media profiles. Make sure that is the differentiating factor that will make you stand out, because that is what is going to make you unique amongst the rest. Now let's discuss the power of branding. Your brand is more than just your logo or the color scheme on your website. It's the entire experience for your customers. So you want to have a logo, you want to have a font and colors that work well with your overall image. but you want to make sure that all of that branding evokes a certain emotion from your customer or from anyone who just stumbles upon your product, your website, or your marketing materials. You can pick great colors, but it's also about the messaging, how you message what it is that you do or offer. It's about the story that you tell and how you tell that through your brand. I think a really dialed in brand just helps you connect with your audience more. They will feel like they know you more the more that you tell them, the more that you show that you put time and effort into figuring out your branding. It really will make your business stand out. I get complimented almost weekly by people who are on my website and just like the way the branding is focused and how my mission is very clear and the colors are bold. And I'm really grateful for that because that shows that people are noticing and it's not just a black and white website with my picture. I really spent a lot of time on that. I worked with a branding team to really dial in my brand. So there's just a lot that you can put into it to focus and make it yours. People often ask, okay, well, what is branding? What can I do other than colors and fonts and graphics? Okay, the first thing is your brand identity. So that is going to be your logo, your color palette, your typography, any visual style that you have. Maybe it is a graphic. Maybe it is a graphic. Think of the Nike swoosh, right? Or the McDonald's arches. But what is your brand identity? And whatever colors you choose, fonts you use, those must be uniform across all of your social media, your website, your email signature, your marketing materials, everywhere. Keep those color palette numbers and the fonts really handy because you're going to use them time and time again. That is, again, going to build up your brand and make it really recognizable. The second thing is your brand voice. So that is basically the tone and the style of how you communicate. So whether your brand is very professional and buttoned up, or maybe you're just really playful and silly, but you need to decide what kind of personality your brand is going to have. And then really make sure that your writing, your content across all of your platforms is written in that same tone, in that same voice. Also consider your brand story. People want to connect with you, the founder of the business, the owner of the business. They want to connect with the stories behind the business. So share the story about your business, why you decided to start it. Let them know what you stand for as a person, as a business owner. Tell them about your team if you have a team. Tell them about your journey to get here. Tell them about your journey to get to this point. If you're listening to this podcast and you're in my world, then you have made a second act or you're thinking about making a second act career move. So talk about your first act. Talk about where you started and how you pivoted. You just have to dial in what that story is and how it correlates with the business you're building. Another really important strategy to think about when it comes to making your business stand out as soon as you launch, that is really leveraging your strengths and your expertise. So kind of going back to where you just pivoted from. When you start building a business, you're going to start small. You might not have a huge customer base or all of this recognition like some of your competitors might have. So start small, but start strong. Know what makes you different. Once again, your UVP, but also think about your unique strengths. Explain why you're exceptional. Why is your business different? Highlight your expertise. Talk about where you've come from, what you've done. Offer free resources like blog posts. You can do a webinar. You can show guides to showcase your experience and why you are building this product or service. That will help you get your reach out to new customers and let them really learn the story behind the brand. You also want to provide super exceptional customer service right off the bat. Because one area where small businesses often fail is when they open and they think, oh, we'll get better over time. But no, you want to be best day one. You want to make sure that your customers, your new, brand new, fresh baby customers, are feeling the love from you and or your team right away. Make sure that you go above and beyond to make your customers feel valued, appreciated, ask them for their feedback. Ask them to share the love and tell a friend about your business. Maybe you offer incentives for people to share your business link on their website or tag you on Instagram. Focus on how you can build this excellent personalized customer service and give quick responses when you get phone calls or emails, and really make sure that you're willing to solve their problems and respect your customers, because that is how you're going to form this loyal audience that will really, really, really grow over time and be faithful to you. Lastly, you want to focus on quality. And that goes back to your strengths, your expertise, and your reputation. Make sure your products or services are of the utmost quality. Make sure that your user experience on your website is really up to par. Make sure your customer service when it comes to email responses or phone calls is really top notch. You want to make sure that all of your content that you put out is high quality. So it doesn't look like you just downloaded something really quick off of Canva that you didn't even update your font colors on. But make sure that you take the time with every post, with every blog post, with every website update, email blast. Make sure that everything you put out there is not done half-assed, that it really is done with all of the love that you have in your heart for your business and for the customers and partners and clients that you're trying to bring into your world. What I would do is really look at what you can do, especially in the beginning, to incentivize people to share your name and information. So maybe you offer customized workout plans if you are opening a gym, or maybe if you're opening a health food store, you can offer special samples that you hand out. Or maybe you can offer coupons to come back. Anything extra that you can give them will really help build that engagement. All right, next, you want to engage with your community. That means more than just doing things online or sending email blasts and newsletters. You want to build a community around your brand so that loyal customer base feels personally invested in your success. And here's how you can do that. Start early, right from the beginning with any potential customers. Start building them before you launch. Let people know you're coming soon. You can run a coming soon campaign. Opening soon, launching soon. We cannot wait to meet you. We cannot wait to have you test out our products and services. Let social media really guide you to show your customers really early on who you are and why they should be excited to get to know you. You can share behind the scenes content, photos of you setting up your store, examples of your products or services, and you can ask for feedback. Be as interactive as you can be to really generate that excitement for your upcoming business. You can also easily create valuable content. And what I mean by that is social posts that don't just say, hey, come buy our stuff. It's a social post that might share some statistics or share an article that's informational or offer some value to the person on the other side of the screen. You can also think about blog posts where you're really diving into more long form content that backs up what your business is offering. To go back to that example we used a little while ago about the organic cosmetic line, if that was you, you can do a blog post about the importance of going organic when it comes to skincare. You can really think about that angle with any type of industry or field or business you're building. Another great way to really connect and engage with your audience is to host an event or even an online webinar or Zoom to answer questions, kind of like a town hall or a quick Q&A. You can do a live event as your grand opening if you have a brick and mortar store, or you can do an online Q&A kind of interactive town hall webinar where you just invite people to sign up and join on a Zoom and you answer questions and maybe you give a little presentation about your products or services. Show them your true self and show them your products and services and show them how excited you are. And that excitement is going to foster that community and the word of mouth will be invaluable. When I first launched my brick and mortar for my franchise business, we had a 2-day grand opening and the lines were around the building. And it was incredible. It was a children's business. So we had children's face painters and balloons, and we had open play for everyone. And we were giving away lollipops and other little toys and had all of our flyers to market our classes. And It was just a wonderful community experience that people still talk about to this day, which is really incredible because we gave and gave and gave during those events, but we definitely saw the business and had customers right away because of it. Okay, my final tip here when it comes to making your business stand out is social proof. There is such power in social proof, my friend. We are on our phones all day long, scrolling and learning and taking in information. So when you're on social, make sure you also share reviews or testimonials. These can be from people who are your beta testers. They can be from friends and family and other people that you've tested out your products. If you are a service-based business, maybe you offer a few free sessions or classes, and then you get response from people and they can let you know their feedback. When you can show on social media what other people are saying about your business, it really goes that much further in creating that social proof. Think about it. If a new restaurant opens and you hear word of mouth that the food is good, that's great. But if you see online pictures of the food and then someone talking about how delicious it is or what a great experience it was, you're going to go there. You're seeing that proof with your two eyes and you're going to want to check it out. It's that fear of missing out mentality. So play up the social proof. Get those reviews, testimonials early, but make sure that you do work on your social proof for the business because that is how people will know, like, and trust you. All right, guys, let's wrap it up. So in order to make your business stand out from day one, you want to craft your unique value proposition, build a strong brand, leverage your strengths and experience from your past, engage with your community, and show that social proof. All of these strategies put together, you are going to position yourself and your business to not only stand out, but to thrive amongst the competition. Okay, I hope I have the wheels spinning in your head right now in a good way. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of How to Quit Your Job and Start a Business. I am your career coach and host, Shannon Russell. If you're new here, go back and check out all of the episodes before this one, and don't miss the ones we have right after it. Remember that all 20 episodes are out and available to you right now, so binge away. Until next time, keep planning and keep pushing forward. I'll talk to you soon. Do you ever feel like you need a little support as you plan your next career move? Then I invite you to join the Career Clarity Collective. It's a monthly membership, and inside you will receive access to a community of like-minded women. You will also take part in group coaching calls, plus you'll get access to masterclasses and resources with new ones added every month. Join us for the tools you need, the guidance you deserve, and accountability to take action so that you can make your second act a success. Head over to secondactsuccess.co/membership to enroll. I can't wait to see you inside the Career Clarity Collective.